Having a set in general is basically a whole nother level in which you can tell a story. If you think about theater's most general purpose as trying to tell a story, you can support that story and the message you're trying to get across by having a set and having a certain design that can create beautiful pictures and give the actors different levels to play across. And once you have levels, you're creating these great pictures that can stick in the audience head and really help them think back about the show and really both visually and emotionally strike them if you just manage to create the right picture and the right moment in a show. And having a well-designed set that can support your story really adds to that. It makes that possible.
I've been working on sets for 2 years now at MTSU, and I spent the summer up at Shenandoah Summer Music Theater as a general technician / scenic painter. There are a lot of people who will tell me, oh, that's a job that you do? Oh, there's more people than just the actors and the director who are behind all of this. A lot of people don't really think about a lot of what actually goes into a show. They don't think about any of that because they're immersed in the show.
I think every day I sit down and I look at something and I think, okay, this will take me about an hour to build, and then 2.5 hours later I finally finish the project. And so I think the general audience member comes and they look at everything and they think oh, how pretty, and that's pretty much all they give to it, unless it's some elaborate set piece that blows smoke out of the eyes and has fire coming out of the top of it. Then they might think about how cool it is, but even that I don't think they think about the amount of time and the hard work and effort that it takes to create just the spectacle that theater needs.
The importance of set design in theater is that you're creating the world for the actors and for the audience. Without a set, it's up to the imagination to see what that world is. But when you have a physical world there, the actors feel more immersed in it. The audience can really see this world and believe it.
I think it'd be interesting for everybody to come and watch the process of having something being built from start to finish, so that they could see all the effort that goes into it. I think that people generally find time lapses of sets being built or concerts and events being set up as very interesting and help them see that process a little bit. But if I were to say anything to them, I don't know that I could find the words to explain how much goes into it and to help them appreciate that fact. There are no limits. Sometimes I think the best designers are the ones who don't even understand how things are built. Now, if you want to be a designer, then it's best to have a general idea of how things do work or could work. But if you go into the process with no budgetary limits or no ideas on what is practical or what could work, then you just design what you think is right, that's going to be the best design. And now there are some things that are probably going to have to change from that design for practical reasons, but as our technical director here says, it's not the designer's job to figure out how something's going to work. It's his job to figure out how something's going to work. And the best scenic designer is the one who gives his full story to the technical director to see what the technical director can do with it. So if I was going to say anything to somebody who is looking to get who is interested in scenic design and looking to get started, I'd say throw anything at the wall and see what sticks. The sky is the limit, and there's nothing wrong with going too far, too big. Tell the story the way you see it.